Hey there, KlicKNettars. Welcome to Wkly Hit List Live. I'm your host, Kwame Alexander. It's 7:05 in New York and 1:05 right here in Italy. As you can see, I'm still on vacation here in Italy. You can see the beautiful nice skies and everything, and the beautiful water down there. I mean, Italy looks. I don't know about you, but Italy looks cool at night as it does in the day. Anyway, tonight we have a brand new 7-day roundup, a new sneak peek of the week, a new inside scoop, and a new celebrity of the week. So with that in mind, let's get into the official site of Kwame Alexander, KlicKNet. Now, as you probably, in case you don't know, I was off last. No, I was kind of off last week, so I couldn't do a live stream last week. But I'm here now. So here's KlicKNet, and here's the new Wkly Hit List. and big, and just like how I tell everyone, feel free to make any comments in the live chat right next to the screen. Okay, so let me just make myself smaller so more people can see this. So I've been having a great summer so far for my character and me. So I guess real me wrote this. So he wrote, I've been having a great summer so far for my character, which is me. I've been to the Poconos in Pennsylvania. I've been to Swiss Press, and I got a B+ in Italian 1010 through an online course at Brooklyn College. My character, which is me, the host of FakeTV Box and Wkly Hit List, which is me, has been vacationing in Italy, which means he'll have plenty of time to learn. He'll have plenty of time to learn how to speak Italian. Well, I've only had to learn it for 5 weeks. Yeah, ever since I got to Italy, people have been teaching me how to speak their language. Moving on. He writes, now that summer school is over, I would say that the real me is officially on summer vacation, though I'm still writing for KlicKNet everywhere on this blog. And let me just tell people to think of it more of an official website than more of a official website than a blog. Hence, in the tagline on the front page of the site, so he also writes, I'll also be running for the KlicKNet YouTube channel and be handling KlicKNet's upcoming Facebook page later on. Yeah, so in case I haven't announced this, KlicKNet is going to have its own Facebook page, just like it has its own Twitter account and YouTube channel. Also, more importantly, he writes, I'm mapping out my plans for school this fall season, and for when it's time to shoot a thesis film project of mine, I want to have everything ready for the first day of classes. At the same time I'm doing all that, I will continue to bring you KlicKNettars, which is you fans, your weekly hit list every week, including a new 7-day roundup like this one down below. So let's see. So basically, like, the real me is the producer and director of Wkly Hit List Live and FakeTV Box. Okay, now for the 7-day roundup. So on last Tuesday, nominations for the 74th Annual Primetime Emmy Awards were revealed, with Succession having the most noms. Well, that's kind of interesting. So what we'll do, yeah, I'm gonna stop share screening that and show you the nominations. Now, I mean, I won't get into everything, but just to name a few. And according to this, for the first time in memory, the Television Academy announced this year's primetime Emmy nominations without an announcement of which network or platform leads the list. That left programmers like HBO and Netflix scrambling to count their nominations in the quest for this year's bragging rights. And instead, the TV Academy argues that the shows are the thing, and to that end, the tally was clear. Succession was the most nominated program of 2022. It earned 25 nominations, including Outstanding Drama, while Ted Lasso came in second with 20 nominations. And also says that the combo of HBO Max led this year with 140 nominations. So 108 for HBO Max and 32 for 108 for just regular HBO and 32 for HBO Max. And followed by Netflix with 105 nominations. Real quick, if I can find the list. If I can't, we'll just. Oh, here it is. So, nominees. I'll just name a few. The nominees for Outstanding Drama Series are Better Call Saul, Euphoria, Ozark, Severance, Squid Game, Stranger Things, Succession, and Yellow Jackets. The nominees for Outstanding Comedy Series: Abiet Elementary, Barry, Curb Your Enthusiasm, Hacks, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, Only Murders in the Building, Ted Lasso, and FX's What We Do in the Shadows. For Outstanding Limited Series, Dope Sick, The Dropout, Inventing Anna, Pam and Tommy, and HBO's The White Lotus. We'll skip over the actors and actresses. For Outstanding Variety Talk Series, The Daily Show with Trevor Noah, Jimmy Kimmel Live, Last Week Tonight with John Oliver, Late Night with Seth Meyers, and The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. For Outstanding Competition Program, The Amazing Race, Lizzo's Watch Out for the Big Girls, Nailed It, RuPaul's Drag Race, Top Chef, and The Voice. And finally, for Outstanding TV Movie, Chippendales Rescue Rangers, Ray Donovan the Movie, Reno 911, The Survivor, and Zoe's Extraordinary Christmas. So those are some of the nominations for nominations for the Emmys coming in September. Now we gotta move on to what's next on the 7-day roundup. So I'm just gonna have to just read the headlines and move on to the next thing, because we already had I already had to delay things for 5 minutes already. So on Wednesday, it was found. Well, the Hollywood Reporter reported that Demon Zone and SNL star Sarah Sherman are set for a bar mitzvah comedy movie for Netflix, also starring Adam Sandler. That was Monday's news last week. Last Thursday, the Phoenix Suns match the Indiana Pacers 4-year, $133 million option to Senator DeAndre Ayton. That was Thursday's news last week. Last Friday, Yahoo reported that stand-up comedian, writer, and actor Jake Knight passed away at the age of 28. Now, I think today was revealed how he died, but we're not gonna get into that. On Saturday, and this is news from the January 6 hearings. On Saturday, the January 6th committee handed out subpoenas to the United States Secret Service for erased texts. On Sunday, and this one's very interesting. Jennifer Lopez marries Ben Affleck in Las Vegas in a late night drive-through chapel. That one sounds familiar. And finally, the last thing on our 7-day roundup is Dr. Anthony Fauci plans to retire by the end of President Joe Biden's current term in office. Now, Fauci has served as Biden's chief medical advisor and has served as director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases for decades. So that's the end of the 7-day roundup. But let's just recap real quick what we went over the past couple of minutes. Okay. So once again, last Tuesday, nominations for the 74th Primetime Emmy Awards were revealed, with Succession having the most nominations. Idina Menzel and SNL star Sarah Sherman are set for Netflix Barmista Company with Adam Sandler. Phoenix Suns matched Indiana Pacers 4-year, $133 million offer sheet to Senator DeAndre Ayton. Stand-up comedian and Bust Down star Jack Knight passes away at the age of. Oh wait, that's wrong. That's wrong. It's supposed to say 28 years old. Live TV. I mean live streaming. You get the picture. Saturday, the January 6th committee handed out subpoenas to the United States Secret Service for erased text messages. On Sunday, Jennifer Lopez marries Ben Affleck in Las Vegas in a late-night drive-through chapel. And yesterday, on Monday, Dr. Anthony Fauci plans to retire by the end of President Joe Biden's current term in office. So this has been the 7-day roundup. And now we come to hold on. Now we're about to come to the sneak peek of the week. Well, I was. Okay, you have to excuse me. We're having we're having a little issue, but I gotta find the right slides in order to present the sneak peek of the week. So this might wait. Here we go. Here it is. I found it. But first, let's read the paragraph. The roundup has never looked so. The roundup has never looked this hot. No, this hot so much. The roundup has never looked this hot with so much interesting news over the past week, and things have gone a lot better in places like Six Flags Magic Mountain in California. This past weekend, the park opened its newest roller coaster called Wonder Woman Flight of Courage, created by Rocky Mountain Construction, the company behind iBox Track and Turbo Track for winning roller coasters such as New Texas Giant, Outlaw Run, Iron Rattler, Goliath, Lightning Rod, Twisted Colossus, Steel Vengeance, Wicked Cyclone, Twisted Timber, Iron Gadzawi. The list just goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Also, RMC is also behind Raptor Track, which means there's only one wheel on a roller coaster. Now, there's already a Wonder Woman themed Raptor Track ride at Six Flags Fiesta Texas called the Golden Lasso Coaster, but we're here to discuss what reviews are calling the world's longest and tallest single wheel roller coaster. I mean, Six Flags sure does love breaking records, do they? And with every new ride every single year, and Wonder Woman Flight of Courage is no different. Now, for those who haven't seen it or haven't ride on it yet, here's a special sneak peek of the week as theme park obsession takes us through the roller coaster from start to finish. Wait, hold on, I thought. Oh shucks, I can't. Well, see, I added. That's the video. I thought I could just like click on it, but no. You learn something new every day. So I guess that means we'll have to watch it from here. Okay, and here we go.
Well, hello everyone and welcome back to another Theme Park Obsession video. My name is Dylan and thank you so much for tuning back to the channel. Today I am at Six Flags Magic Mountain to finally ride Wonder Woman Flight of Courage. So how about you and I dive right in. And here's a look at the finished sign. Look at this. They got the DC up. Before they just had Universe. So I wasn't sure if this was Epic Universe or the Universe or just the universe talking about space in general, since that's in the news. No, this is the DC Universe. And the sign looks fantastic. I really do love the vibrancy that this has. And it lights up at night too. And right when you walk into the DC Universe area, here's this attraction, which has been rethemed to the Teen Titans Turbo Spin. This used to be the Wonder Woman attraction here, but Wonder Woman got a little upgrade. Yeah, we got a coaster for Wonder Woman, rightfully so. She deserves a roller coaster, so that's really cool. But I'm excited to see the Teen Titans Turbo Spin sign eventually make its way to the front here. It looks nice. They did a really good job with the paint. And of course, they spruced up the queue a little bit. I don't know if I'll go on this though, because I get a little motion sickness on these kind of carnival rides. Still some work going on over here, but they've rebuilt all these facades, so I'm sure they'll look absolutely gorgeous when they are done. And of course, we have Batman off in the distance. They're finishing up the gift shop as well, right next to the Wonder Woman entrance. And there she is right there. Look at this awesome view of the coaster. Oh, we got a little bit of Green Lantern over here. May it rest in peace. Yeah, this is the turnaround. So you go down the first drop, into the first inversion, over a couple little elements, and then into this turnaround. And then you dive back down, back towards Riddler's Revenge and the Justice League attraction. And then you turn around and you come back over this little wave turn and into the brake run. It's a pretty lengthy attraction, and it really looks cool from this angle. This is a really good shot right here of the turnaround. And look at this. They have the Batmobile out front of the Batman attraction, and they've also redone the marquee sign. You guys remember the old Batman the Ride sign? Well, they've redone it. It actually looks similar to the other Batman signs that they've done at the other Six Flags parks, so that makes sense how they make everything kind of cohesive. But I love the addition of the Batmobile out front. That is awesome. And then here's the front entrance of the attraction. Look at how beautiful that sign is. Wonder Woman Flight of Courage, and there she is, star of the show. Oh, there goes the train. They're doing some filming this morning. Oh yeah. Now I love this little entrance plaza here. They still reuse the old queue from the Green Lantern attraction that used to be here. They repurposed that, and you walk up into this new building. We'll show you guys that in just a moment. But yeah, this looks really nice up here. I love this. And look who else is here. Drew from Parks Bros.
OMG.
What's up, buddy?
This thing's crazy.
This is so, I'm so happy that we have one here.
Me too.
2 RMCs in one park. I mean, we are spoiled here at Magic Mountain.
Very much so.
We are spoiled. And now this is the 20th roller. We're making history today.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Carter.
Oh, hey, Dylan.
I wasn't sure if that was you or the coaster. It sounded identical.
Ah.
But, you know, I think Drew is ready for Wonder Woman. Don't you think so?
He is too. Who's Drew?
And then over here, you can see they're still working on this gift shop. Now, for a while there, I wasn't sure if this was going to be a quick service food location or gift shop or both or whatever. But no, it is a merchandise location. And both Wonder Woman and Batman will be exiting into the gift shop, which will be very nice. And they will have Wonder Woman merch and Batman merch available. So that'll be really cool. Alrighty, we are patiently awaiting the grand opening ceremony for Wonder Woman Flight of Courage. Yeah, this is, again, a historic moment here at Six Flags Magic Mountain. This is the only theme park on planet Earth with 20 roller coasters, and this is so exciting. I am so thankful that we are here experiencing this. I mean, this is a moment in history. And yeah, everyone's here, all the press is here to see this opening. So I have no idea what's about to happen. It's all surprise. Maybe Wonder Woman herself will jump out of nowhere.
Not only is this remarkable coaster towering behind me the tallest and the longest single rail coaster in the world, it is also the record 20th to be added to our iconic collection of world-class coasters. Did you hear me? 20 coasters. But as I stand here between you and riding the ride, my description does not do it justice, as you will soon find out for yourselves when you experience firsthand this high thrill coaster, unlike any of our rides here at Six Flags Magic Mountain. There couldn't be a more fitting name for this particular ride behind me, for this coaster, than Wonder Woman Flight of Courage.
Guys, it's not just the grounds crew that's going to help clean this up. It's Wonder Woman herself. She's going to use her superpowers to clean up this mess.
The villain wind is blowing all this confetti away.
Flash that wind, villain.
Who has the courage to fix the flight of
Who has
confetti?
Tune in next week.
Oh, click it.
Oh, it's happening.
Just the afterburners over visible
That's right.
She's taking off. There she goes.
Oh!
Man.
Actually, the confetti was spectacular in the sun. All right, so I just got off Wonder Woman. I was able to ride a couple times before my official time at 1:30 because that's when I had the on-camera experience. But man, oh man, this thing is so much fun. It's not like really aggressive. It's very graceful in all of its elements, and the elements are super fun. I mean, the hang time on the stall is fantastic, and the air time is incredible over all of the hills. And honestly, one of my favorite aspects of the ride is that turnaround that I was talking about earlier, that beautiful turnaround in the plaza. You hit that first turn, and the sensation is so good. The lateral moments are a lot of fun. And there's also this like little pop of airtime right near the end of the coaster. There's like this little bunny hop hill that kind of comes out of nowhere. It's a little unexpected moment, and that was really fun. This is a perfect addition to the park, and I've been saying this all day. I am so happy that Six Flags Magic Mountain has another RMC product in the park. And the 20th roller coaster, I mean, this is such a historic moment for the park, and to be able to be here and ride this thing, I mean, it really is an incredible experience. Also, shout out to Six Flags Magic Mountain. Thank you so much for inviting me out to this. I mean, this has been so incredible, so much fun. And I mean, I can't wait to keep riding this thing because I'm going to be riding it all day. Alrighty, now that the ceremony is over, that was spectacular. I wanted to show you guys some of the queue. So again, they reused some of the old queue from the previous attraction, which was the Green Lantern ride. So they used that bit of the outdoor, but they've redone this entire building. Yeah, they did a really good job with the paint scheme. I love that texture that makes it look like marble or stone. It's really cool, but let's go ahead and step inside because this is where the main part of the queue space is. Oh wow, look at this. Yeah, they totally changed this up big time. I love these little details right here as well. They light up and go all the way towards the ceiling. Again, that same kind of marble stone texture. Yeah, the little bits of theming are nice. And yes, this building is air conditioned. That is one of the best features. And then after the main part of the queue, you head over here where the lockers are located. And yes, you have to put all of your loose articles in a locker. You cannot bring anything on the ride. All right, we finally made it on. So excited. This is, again, historic moment. Behind me is all my good friends. We are so ready for this. Oh, and it's a gorgeous day today. So let's head up the lift hill and get this party started. We're already hands up, so fast. Oh, here we go down the first drop. Here we go. Woo! Yeah! Woo! Oh, yes! Oh, God! Woo! Oh, the air time's incredible. Woo! Oh, this hang time. Yes! Oh, it's so good! Oh, this is so good. Woo! All right, here we go. Woo! Woo! All right, we're getting ready for the mid-course. Oh, airtime right in the mid-course. It's so fun. Love it. Woo! Woo! All right, we go. Oh, the head choppers are amazing. Woo! Lots of airtime. Woo! Here we go, last run. Oh, and into the brake run. Oh, man, that was amazing. I'm going to ride this thing all day. I'm going to keep going. I think this is going to be a very popular addition to the park. I mean, RMC does not make a bad product. They make so many amazing roller coasters, and this is definitely one of them. I mean, it's spectacular. But now that Wonder Woman Flight of Courage is open, what's going to be the next big thing for Six Flags Magic Mountain? Go ahead and comment down below. Let's spark up a conversation. Yeah, watch out for the umbrellas. They come and get you. I think that is going to do it for the Wonder Woman Media Day. That was a lot of fun. So much fun on this coaster. I can't wait to come back. Probably be here for one of the preview days. And the grand opening day, maybe I'll be able to swing in. But really re-rideable. I can't wait to come back to do it all over again. But that is going to do it for today's video from Wonder Woman Flight of Courage at Six Flags Magic Mountain. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and smash the thumbs up button. And if you're new to the channel and you love these videos from a bunch of different theme parks, consider subscribing because I have brand new videos every single week and you won't want to miss out on those. I have an Instagram account. I'll leave that link down below in the description as well as a huge shout out to my Patreon members. And also a huge shout out to Six Flags Magic Mountain for inviting me out to check out the park's 20th roller coaster, an iconic moment in the industry. I can't wait to come back to the park to ride this thing even more. I swear I'm going to be riding Twisted Colossus, Tatsu, and this all day long. Those are my favorite rides in the park. But until the next visit, I hope you have a beautiful day, morning, evening, whatever it is. And I'll see you next time in the parks. Bye.
All right. So now I'm back, and well, no, I realized that the title for this live stream is a bit insensitive. Actually, as you can probably guess, the and the inside scoop, well, that's insensitive too. Unfortunately, when you're trying to come up with new things to run and blog, you're just left with options that you don't feel comfortable with yourself. So I'll just read this real quick, and then we'll move on to the celebrity of the week. So our inside scoop this week concerns some shocking new revelations about the shooting at Wab Elementary School in Uvalde, Texas last May, where unfortunately 19 students and 2 teachers died at the hands of an 8-year-old who took away the lives of innocent young children who never will have a future like their fellow classmates who were lucky enough to survive. Now, after the school shooting, U.S. Congress was finally able to do something to try and limit the amount of gun violence in this country by passing the Bipartisan Communities Act, which Joe Biden signed into law, making it the most significant federal gun reform legislation in almost 30 years. Now, FakeTV Box had recently did an episode talking about the bill, and KlicKNettars can watch down below if they're interested. Yeah, so this is an episode of FakeTV Box, which I'm not going to show at this time, but people who read my blog can see it if they want to. Now, as for the revelations we talked about earlier on, the Texas Tribunal was the first to report what happened. A preliminary investigative report was released by a Texas House committee on the shooting and found that no one was able to stop the massacre because of systematic failures and poor decision-making by people in positions of power. It's been pretty clear that the law enforcement in Uvalde has been criticized for their actions in response to the shooting, and their conduct has been reviewed in multiple investigations by the Texas Ranger Division and the U.S. Department of Justice. Even Texas Governor Greg Abbott called for an investigation into lack of action by incident commanders. Previously mentioned before, the new report shows how police officers waited 70. Previously mentioned before, the new report is how police officers waited 78 minutes on site before breaching the classroom to engage shooter, and also cordon off the school grounds, resulting in violent conflicts between police and civilians, including parents who were attempting to enter the school to rescue children. Now, the new report has found a multitude of problems that allow the shooter to commit his violent act, which the person or people who outlined this 77-page report have described as a series of shortcomings and failures of the Uvalde Consolidated Independent School District and of varied agencies and officers of law enforcement. The Washington Post has looked into the new report like every other media outlet and made 6 takeaways which are important to know. I'm going to discuss them in reverse order. Number 6, the gunman whose name will not be mentioned offered some ominous hints about his plans, but no one told the authorities. So I gotta work on my grammar. Number 5, the gunman had a troubled life with his family. Aside from mental instability and violent tendency, he was driven by a desire for notoriety and fame. Number 4, cops treated the gunman as a barricade suspect, even as they learned of 911 calls from an injured student inside the school. Number 3, an officer requested permission to fire on someone he thought was the gunman because he in his vision he saw that this person was dressed in black and running away from school, but it turned out later to be a school coach who was trying to rush kids to safety away from school. Now, just imagine if the cop who saw him were to open fire on this man, it would have been it would definitely have been pure chaos and wrongful death in the end. Number 2, kids were in the playground area as the gunman opened fire at the school. That's where another school coach saw the shooter, jumped the fence with his weapon, and then called out to the kids to get down. She radioed the front office to warn people inside about the gunman, but there was no lockdown announcement right away. Not even from the school intercom, and this was due to bad Wi-Fi and poor mobile coverage interfering with word getting out. No teacher received a notification or alert on their mobile devices about the shooting taking place. And for the number 1 takeaway from the Washington Post, there was a robust police response, and there definitely was. However, there was no leadership. For almost every officer from the school district, Uvalde PD, Border Patrol, and Texas state troopers responded to reports of such fire near the school. However, due to school district police chief Pedro Arendano, who just resigned a couple weeks ago, Pedro responded as a police officer and not the one in charge. And because of this, there was a lot of confusion among other cops who questioned what on earth they were supposed to do. Well, Pedro is to blame for delaying the apprehension of the shooter with his missteps. Someone say it was every cop's fault for being at the scene and not doing anything right away. Now, if you wish to, you can head over to the blog and you can see all this happening through body cam video provided by Inside Edition and KHOU 11 News. And please be aware, the images and videos related to Sui are very graphic and sensitive to many viewers. And I thought about airing them right now, but I changed my mind. We're not going to do that. So we'll just come over to the end. Now, my decision to put these videos in this post is seen as to me, it's a conflicting move on my part, knowing that I try so hard not to talk about stories like these. Now, I really try to write about good things on KlicKNet. I try to talk about like much more, I guess, safer stories. I guess just try to write about stories about pop culture, movies, TV shows, sports, and try to avoid the chaos in the country. I try so hard not to add anything graphic and violent to the content made for KlicKNet's YouTube channel. And on the other hand, my decision couldn't be more disturbing as what we just found out. Some have called it undetermined whether a faster or more competent response could have saved lives in the face of a gunman who was bent on firing at the unnamed with a high-powered assault rifle. I say it was a now or never situation, and those cops should have just acted quickly the minute they got into the school building. At least one person with enough brains could see it like that and have the guts to stand up and take lead before more kids got shot and eventually ended up dead. With that said, we can just close the book on this scoop because we're done talking about this. Yeah, so final thoughts. Well, I understand how disturbing and insensitive the story is, especially talking into a live stream. Again, I'm deeply saddened with the loss of life. And, you know, I saw a tweet today about the movie theater shooting in Colorado 10 years ago, where a gunman opened fire during the midnight premiere of The Dark Knight Rises. That was 10 years ago today. And the tweet also mentioned how today was the 10th anniversary of the Sandy Hook shooting. And people are still having learned to live with the trend of mass shootings in the United States. Unfortunately, there's never been a mass shooting like this in New York City, and hopefully there never will be. And it's nice that U.S. Congress was able to pass something to limit gun violence, but there was one during the 4th of July that took a lot of people by surprise. So we're nearing the end of tonight's episode of Wkly Hit List. But but next up, I wanted to discuss the celebrity of the week. Today's celebrity of the week is Jaime Pato, born October 13th, 1990. He starred in Tenet and Station 11, and now he's nominated for Emmy. He's nominated for an Emmy for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Limited or Anthology Series or Movie. So that's your Celebrity of the Week, and this has been the Wkly Hit List. So I want to thank anyone who was able to see this live, and I apologize for the title of this show. Next time I'll think of something much better. In the meantime, I want to make an important announcement, and that's this Saturday, July 23rd at 8/7 Central in New York, or 2 a.m. here in Italy. FakeTV Box will be going live for 1 whole hour to cover San Diego Comic-Con Saturday. And the title, Better Than Election 2020, Better Than the One-Offs. So on Saturday, July 23rd, I'll be covering all the big news coming out of the 2022 San Diego Comic-Con, the first in-person convention since 2019. Now you can expect news from DC and Warner Brothers, and real-time announcements from the Marvel Studios panel, which is meant to take place at 8 o'clock. So that's the perfect time for live reactions and updates. And you can see it on KlicKNet's YouTube channel. KlicKNet, it's finally a channel. So that's the end of our live stream. And as I say at the end of every episode of FakeTV Box, be sure to like, comment, and share everything we have on KlicKNet. And if you're new to this channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button down below. And I'll see you Saturday for FakeTV Box's live coverage of Comic-Con Saturday. So with that being said, have a good night, and thank you so much for watching.